Operation Love Thy Neighbor is a go. Any angry Blue Jays? I guess nobody's gonna come to eat. That was bad timing on my part. Boys, what's wrong? Is it something I can do? I feel like the jerk move here would be to just start yelling in Blue Jay. Because they will respond to you if you do it the right way. What, are you scared of Chippy? I haven't even seen Chippy. It's okay, guys, see? Oh, how did I not get that at all? There you go, buddy. See, it's okay. I don't want the Blue Jays to scare you, Mr. Blue Jay. You're safe when I'm out with you. See? See, fellas. There you go. See, guys? It's okay. It's all gonna be okay today. See, fellas, it's alright. If you keep an open eye, you might find some walnut pieces. I crushed some up and tossed them your way. Hi, Mr. Squirrely. What do you say, buddy? You want some food? Do you want some food? Alright, hold on, buddy. Hold on. Sit. What do you think? Good enough? Not good enough? Alright. That one? How's that? Does that one meet your standards, sir? Nope. How about that one? That one good enough? Nope. Alright, would you accept an almond? Yeah. I'm gonna say that Blue Jay surely will. Alright, hold on, Blue Jays. You're up next, Yeah. There we go. Mr. Squirrel! You coming down, buddy? It's okay. What are you doing, Mr. Squirrel? Don't you want your food? Or are you just making me work to feed ya? Yep. What do you say, buddy? Pecan for the good squirrel. Good enough for ya. There we go, buddy. Oh, hold on. You want one too, do you? Sit. Sit, buddy. Do you see it? It's okay, Mr. Squirrel. Hey. Did you bury it? You look like you buried it, didn't you? See this little squirrel here? He's more concerned with the future than the average American. Now, can you imagine that? Imagine living in a country where the squirrel is like, he makes you look like an idiot every day of his life. Don't you, Mr. Squirrel? See, he's burying it. He's getting ready for the future. Why aren't you? What future do you imagine you have if you reap what you sow and God don't forget no debts? All you do is cause misery. What do you think you're gonna sow? Like, what do you think you're gonna reap if you sow that? Like, the only thing you sow is misery? What could you reap? What could you be raping otherwise? I don't know how people have not thought about this. Because I feel like that's the basis of all, like, satanic doctrines, is that you can nullify cause and effect. That you can decide, like, the way karma works. Like, what is and what isn't righteous. But that's just not the way it works. Anything that suggests that is satanic. Because that's one thing Manly Hall talks about, is Satanism isn't necessarily just doing like spooky rituals. An element of Satanism is like the abuse of power. So one could say that the United States government is the most satanic entity to ever exist. It wasn't always that way. There was a time when we believed that all men were created equal. But now we apparently believe that it's really funny when an orange pedophile rapes kids and kills them and makes our country a joke before the entire world. Like, what kind of culture do you imagine we have if, like, nobody can figure out how to make a serial child rapist look bad? Or if everybody's too afraid to do it, because I bet you there's tapes of them with them, too. Because I feel like, I can't help but feel like that's what's been going on since day one. Like, they're never gonna tell us the truth, because they're, like, you know what I mean, they're having eyes wide shut type parties where, like, children disappear afterwards. It's such a blight on this nation. I really do hope that China does have the full tapes. Because that was what one of their lawyers seemed to hint at the other day, and I'm really hoping that's the case. Aren't you, Mr. Squirrel? Wouldn't you like to see justice come to the worst, like, group of organized pedophiles to ever exist? That see no problem rigging elections and destroying, like, the most important country in the world. so that they can feel special. In their endless need to self-aggrandize, they will damn this entire planet. And I assure you, if Jesus was planning to come and save all, solve all your problems for you, he wouldn't have said things like, the only thing required for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. He wouldn't have said anything like that. He would have said, just believe and everything will be okay. But that's clearly not the case. Cause and effect is clearly something that drives reality. So we can't act like total monsters and expect to go to heaven. Like, it's just not possible. The admission price for heaven's always going to be the same thing. It's always going to be loving thy neighbor. Isn't that right, Mr. Blue Jay? See, Mr. Blue Jay gets it. Don't you see it? Oh, aren't you going for it? He is! Alright, hold on, guys, hold on. If I only toss one, it seems like it's less spooky for them, like it bothers them less. So I'm trying to do that here. My only dislike of it is that it often leads to them fighting. So it becomes a wager of, do I want to toss a bunch of nuts and potentially spook them and make sure somebody eats? Or do I just want to toss one at a time and make sure that at least somebody eats? Like, there's Mr. Squirrel getting a shelled almond like a superstar. Here's this guy over here. What do you say, buddy? Yeah. What do you think? Alright. You look like a guy that could use a walnut. Am I right, Mr. Squirrel? Could you use a walnut? Yup. I could tell. You can just see it on his face. That's a man that needs a walnut. Now, how about this guy here? What do you think, buddy? Can I feed you? Sit. Oh, nope. Or wait. Never mind, he took it. There you go, buddy. Enjoy your walnut. Just don't let Chip see you. He loves them, too. There's Mr. Sparrow under here. Because I feel like it's important to have some manner of ritual where you engage with those around you on a daily basis in a positive way. It's hard to imagine a better ritual than feeding wild animals and trying to make a positive example in their life. Like, try to keep conflict away from them and try to make sure that they eat like kings and queens, like they deserve to. God didn't design no slaves. God didn't design no slave plantation, not ever. But he designed an amazing wonder that's beyond all comprehension if you're willing to just stop worshiping yourself for 5 seconds and take a look. Like, just look at these guys. They're so cool. There you go. See? Okay. That's my problem. It's hard to get everything just right. I need a cameraman is what I need. And by that, I mean I need to find a way to pay a squirrel in almonds and pecans to camera everything. So I feel like that would probably be the best way to give back to my local community, I think. But I can't help but feel that's something we need to start like building and integrating into our lives. Is a way for everyone to come together, to love one another under Christ's righteous example, and say that we've had enough. We're tired of this world based on hatred and money. We want to live in a world based on love and knowledge, awareness and truth, not fear and rejection of anything that it's not exactly like you. So I want to say that's probably one of the most offensive parts of the ideologies of today. Like, it's people that want to scream and cry about God, yet they tell him he's wrong every second of every day. Like, they tell him, oh God, you're wrong to have made gay people. You're wrong to have made trans people. But he's not wrong. God's God. If you really think that you're telling God how things ought to be, you're dumb as fuck. Like, you're just stupid. There's no other way to put it. Like, Jesus told you what was what, and if you needed more than that, you're a damn fool. But I mean the real Jesus, not this weird corporate one where he wants to kill Muslim little girls and he like celebrates school shootings. Like, if you can't see how severely this country has been given to the devil just based on the way it talks about killing innocent people who have done nothing wrong, just because they have a slightly different religion, they have a slightly different outlook on the world. So that makes it okay to bomb school children. But it doesn't. Nothing makes that okay. That's objectively wrong. And right now, America is being drawn into its utter collapse by its enemies. This has been a long time coming. I hope that you have prepared for what is to come. Because you have a serial child rapist that doesn't believe in anything Jesus ever said or taught. ready to damn the entire world if it means that he doesn't have to face the consequences of raping 13-year-old Katie Johnson. That's where we are here. Where we are as a nation. Oh, hey, that's you. I didn't realize that was you. Keep going, keep going. Oh, don't be shy. He's making such cool noises. See, buddy? There you go. Like, you could never be that cool. I don't care who you are. If you could come up with something even half as cool as a blue jay, maybe I'd have, a reason to listen to what you have to say, but until you're batting like God's batting, which is 100 billion bazillion, where, everything his hand touches is just amazing, awe-inspiring, and just, it's the best. I feel like God is the best drug there is. When you let go of the need to, put everything down to elevate yourself, and you can just say, wow, that's really awesome. You're really awesome. The world just becomes such a much more beautiful and big place. Because that's one thing I've really loved to do, is to study a lot of different cultures. And most of them are about the same. They have the same values. But for whatever reason, we allow different symbols to cause us to do all kinds of heinous and insane things. But I think fundamentally people believe that you shouldn't prey on children. You shouldn't prey on the innocent. You shouldn't hurt old people. In fact, you shouldn't hurt anyone. Because whatever you do to the least of them, you do to me, said Jesus. So it's not okay to hurt anybody. I think that's where our morals need to come from. We need to return to that and what our nation was founded on, the belief that all men are created equal. I truly believe that. And I think other people do too. This isn't the end of America. This is the end of corruption in America. They're gonna fight like hell to try and bring the whole world with them. I'll tell you a secret. God won't let them. He won't let them as long as you demonstrate that you're something that's worth saving. Right now, his people that would be getting involved, they can't. Their morals don't allow them to get involved with beings that mistreat other beings. That's all human beings do, is mistreat each other, mistreat the animals, mistreat the earth. So they can't get involved because that would be rewarding demonic behavior. You see, a demon is simply a being that lives at the expense of other beings. The aliens they're lying to you about, they're just a higher order of predator. And they're after your soul because they eat misery. They literally eat suffering. And that's how they farm it. They're what taught you how to farm. Our ancient ancestors, they're the ones that taught us how to farm. And it's funny, there are so many things that people think are human or came from human, but it came from this race of extraterrestrial demons. It's the most widely known but disregarded secret. Basically every ancient culture believed in aliens, from Sumer with the Anunnaki, or those who from heaven to earth came, who literally said they taught them civilization, they taught them everything they know. Every ancient people believed in some manner of gods, some manner of beings that came from the heavens and influenced our way of life forever. And it's true. Problem is, it was something evil. It was something predatory. Just because somebody says they're on your side doesn't mean they are. Just because something claims to be God doesn't mean it's true. That's one thing I think people got to realize. That's not something God ever has to do. He never has to say, I'm God. You just know it. You can feel it. And anyone that tells you otherwise ain't never met him. But that's okay. You know what I mean? We all have our own path to him. We all have to find a way to experience him, to experience the gnosis. And that's what I think all of this is leading to. A moment where there is a worldwide gnosis, and we reach a state of non-regression as an entire people, as a planet, where we decide we're never doing that evil shit again. We're gonna love each other. We're gonna build a world that would make Jesus proud. Because we're not happy with the way things ended the last time he was here. We're not happy at all about the way he was treated. And we want to prove to him that we can do better. That we can be better. That he wasn't wrong. And that he wasn't wasting his time to try and get through to us. That there's more to life than being a soulless degenerate to people. That it feels a whole lot better to love thy neighbor than it does to hate him. I think we'll leave it at that for now, with the bells ringing, the church bells ringing.